Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. So in this video we are going to understand how to enroll Zenler user to a course from Instagram Lead Ads Lead. So are you also using Instagram Lead Ads to promote your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I'm doing the same. I'm running a sports training academy, and to promote my academy I'm using Instagram Lead Ads, and I'm also selling some online courses with the same academy on my Zenler account. So now I wish that as soon as a new lead is generated in my Instagram Lead Ads, automatically that lead should be enrolled as a student in my course, which is a free course. I'm going to do this because I want to offer all my leads a free gift. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram Lead Ads and Zenler. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pably Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do this as a lead nurturing process. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to learn how to enroll Zenler user from Instagram Lead Ads Leads. So as you know that I'm running a sports training academy, and I'm also selling some online courses for the same. So now I wish that as soon as a new lead is received in my Instagram Lead Ads, I want to add that lead into a free course that I'm offering on my Zenler account, so that I can build the trust, or we can consider it as a free gift for my lead. So to do this, I've opened my Facebook page, which is Sports Elite Training Center, and I've connected this Facebook page with my Instagram account. Over here you can see the successful connection. So I've connected this Facebook page with my Instagram account, and now using this Instagram account and the Facebook page, I'm running this Instagram Lead Ads, and I've also attached the lead gen form in this ad. So now I wish that as soon as someone sees my ad on their Instagram account, they should also get the option to fill in the lead gen form, and as soon as they fill in the lead gen form, automatically that lead would be enrolled as a new student in my free course, which I'm offering on Zenler. Over here you can see sports training. So now to do this, I've already opened the landing page of Pably simply by searching pably.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we'll open the landing page of Pably, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free, and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here, and now it is opening all Pably apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pably. But in today's video, we are going to use Pably Connect because we are connecting different applications. And now we are going to click on access now right over here too. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to enroll Zenler user from Instagram Lead Ads Lead, and then we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So where we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now I'm going to select my trigger application, which is Instagram Lead Ads, because I want that as soon as a new Instagram lead ad is received, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for it, and then we are going to select it. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select it as new lead instant, and then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Instagram Lead Ads account with your Pably's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Instagram Lead Ads. And over here it is asking me to select my account, so I'm going to select it and click on continue. And now you can see that as soon as I clicked on continue, we have successfully connected our Instagram Lead Ads account with our Pably's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the page and the lead gen form. So as you know, the name of my page is Sports Elite Training Center. So I'm going to select the same in my workflow. Over here I'm going to search for it, and as you can see the same, so I'm going to select it. And now for the lead gen form, we are going to select it as new lead form for online course. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission, and in order to do the test submission, I'm going to open a new tab, and then we are going to search for Meta for Developers right over here. So I'm going to search for it, and then we are going to open Meta for Developers. And as you can see that this is the landing page of Meta for developers. So from here we are going to go on more and then tools. And then we are going to scroll and select Lead Arts RTO debug tool. And now it is opening my Lead Arts testing tool. From here we are going to do the test submission. So over here we are going to select the page and the form. So as you know, the name of my page is Sports Elite Training Center. So I'm going to select it. And then for the form, I'm going to select it as new lead form for online course. And then we are going to click on preview form. And over here you can see that it is saying sign up for course. Please enter your details to sign up for the free course. So now we are going to enter the details. So for the first name, I'm going to keep it as demo. Then for the last name, I'm going to keep it as user right over here. For the email, I'm going to keep it as this. And then for the phone number, we are going to keep it as this. And now for the gender, I'm going to keep it as male. So I'm going to enter it and then we are going to click on continue and then submit. And yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. So this means that Lead Arts testing tool has sent the details of our submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response of this submission or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of this submission. Over here you can see the first name, the last name, the email, the phone number and the gender that we entered. So yes, with this our trigger step is successful and now we are moving on to our action step. So for our action application, we are going to select it as Zenler because I want to enroll all the leads received through Instagram Lead Ads to a free course I'm offering in my Zenler account. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as enroll user to a course. And then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Zenler account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection. And now it is asking me for the API key and the school/account. So over here in the notes, you can see that it is saying enter your Zenler account API key. You can get the API key from here. So I'm going to copy this and then we are going to open this in a new tab. And over here you can see that instead of school name, I'm going to enter my school name which I have in my Zenler account. So I'm going to enter Pabbly right over here. And as you can see that after entering this, I'm going to click on enter so that I can open this URL. You have to keep in mind that you have to remove the brackets too. And yes, you can see that it is opening my API keys. And now we are going to copy this API key and then we are going to paste this key in our workflow right over here. And now it is asking me for the school/account. So I'm going to enter it again and then we are going to click on save. And as soon as we are going to click on save, you can see that we have successfully connected our Zenler account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me to enter the course ID. So over here, we are going to select the course which we want to enroll the leads for. So over here, you can see the course is sports training. So I'm going to select it. And now it is asking me for the course plan ID. So over here to get this, again, we are going to read the help desk and it is saying you can get the plan ID from the URL example this. So over here, we have to search for the same URL. So we are going to get this URL from our Zenler account. So I'm going to open my account and over here you can see that this is the course I wish to add my leads in. So now after opening this course, we are going to go on pricing and over here we are going to click on this edit button. And now you can see that we have received the URL we desired, but we want the ID only. So here we are going back to our workflow and over here you can see that we are going to get the ID after the pricing. So over here I'm going to open my Zenler and over here you can see that this is my ID. So I'm going to copy this ID and then we are going to paste this course plan ID in our workflow. And now we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the email address. So I'm going to map this. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instagram Lead Ads as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new lead received. So I'm going to give you an example that over here in front of email, if I'm going to enter demo@pabblytudes.com manually, then this will not change with every new lead received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, it will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here. So as you can see that I mapped the email address. With the same process, I'm going to map the first name too. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to map it. We are going to map the last name also. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to map it. And now after mapping all the details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response. It says user enrolled to the course successfully. So this means that we have successfully enrolled demo22@pablitudes.com to our free course. So I'm going to open my Zenler account, and over here we are going to go on courses again. And now I'm going to select my sports training course again, and then we are going to check that if the user has been enrolled or not. And yes, you can see user has been enrolled. Over here you can see demo enrolled to this course. So I'm going to open this. And yes, you can see demo user has been enrolled to this course. Over here you can see the same email that we entered. So yes, with this our workflow is successful, and I'm going to open the mail also, and over here you can see your login details for Pabbly. So over here you can see hi demo user. Over here is the URL and the email to access the course for my lead. So yes, with this our workflow is successful, and I'll just test the workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So to do this, I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool. We are going to delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you will not be able to create a new lead or preview the form. So for the page, again we are going to select it as Sports Elite Training Center, and then for the form we are going to select it as new lead form for online course, and again we are going to click on preview form. And over here we are going to again fill the details. So for the first name I'm going to keep it as test, last name as user, so I'm going to enter it. For the email I'm going to keep it as test@pablitudes.com. For the phone number I'm going to keep it as this time, and then for the gender I'm going to keep it as female. So I'm going to enter it, and then we are going to click on continue and then submit. And yes, you can see that we have successfully submitted this lead, and it is saying your test lead has been sent. So this means that lead ads testing tool has sent the details of our lead to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further enrolled our lead to our Zenler free course, which is sports training. So I'm going to open my Zenler and check that if the lead has been enrolled to the course or not. And this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. I'll directly open my Zenler account, and over here we are going to refresh this page to check if the lead has been enrolled to the course or not. And yes, you can see test right over here, enrolled in the course. So I'm going to open this. And yes, you can see first name test, last name user. Over here you can see the email that we entered has been enrolled to our course. So yes, with this our workflow is successful, and I'll just check for the mail once too. So I'm going to open it, and yes, you can see that we have received the mail also. It says hi test user. Over here you can see the email and the login details. So yes, with this our workflow is successful, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application we selected Instagram lead ads. For the trigger event we selected new lead instant. For the action application we selected Zenler, and then for the action event we selected enroll user to a course, because I wanted that as soon as we receive a new Instagram lead ad, automatically that lead should be enrolled in a course in my Zenler account. So I'm offering my lead a free gift as enrolling them into this course, so that they can trust me and my expertise, and then we can further continue the lead nurturing process. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here you can see two leads I enrolled during this course. One is demo and the another one is test. And not only these, we have also sent them the mail. So over here Zenler automatically sends the mail, so we don't have to create the automation for that. So if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.